Hello everyone and welcome back. I have another review video for BLUETTI. This is a brand new product. At the time I'm filming this, it isn't even on the market, but by the time you're watching it, it will be available to the public. And of course they're going to run specials and stuff, so they asked me if I wanted to do a video, and I did. I'm finding doing these videos, the more that I learn about these batteries, I find them a lot of fun. So anytime they come up with one, do you want to do this? It's like, yeah, send me the products. So like when I first started doing them, I didn't know anything about the batteries. And now I've learned a lot more about what my needs are for a battery and which ones will do it. And when you just have to have your critical things running, what do I want for that? So this is going to be a fun one to do a review on. So let's go through all the technical stuff. This is the AC50B, 700 watt. It's got power lift. It's to get you up to 1,000 for surge or whatever when you're starting something up. And the cool thing about this one here is it's only 14.7 pounds. Other batteries that can do the same thing usually run around 22. And so it's really easy to just grab it. It's got this nice handle that you saw here, so you can just grab it and go. It's got a LiFePO 4 battery in it. It can do 3,000 recharge cycles up to 80%. The turbocharge mode will get it up to 80% in 45 minutes, and it'll charge it full in 70. You can also hook up a solar panel to it, and it'll fully charge it in 2.5 hours. It has the pure scene wave inverter, so you can run your computer, everything off of it, and there's no danger of anything frying. And it's got the ups, so you can use it as backup power. Like if you just run everything through it, and if the power goes out within 0.2 of a second, this kicks on, so you don't lose anything. It has the two AC outputs right here. You've got USB-C, 65 watt, two of those, and a USB-A with 15 watts. You've got a cigarette lighter output. And right here is where you can charge it with either the solar panel or right in from your car into that cigarette lighter port. And over here is where the power goes in to charge it if you wanted to use AC to charge. And we're actually going to plug this one in to charge, and then we'll see how they make noise when they're charging. And this one here is real quiet at just 45 to 50 decibels. So that's less decibels than my Honda 3000 generator, and that thing is pretty quiet. Comes with a book. Let's see what we got in here. There's your cord to charge it from your cigarette lighter in the car, solar panel, and electric. It's just amazing how light that is. I mean, you could take that on a canoe camping trip or whatever and have plenty of power. So, I haven't even turned this thing on at all. Just took it out of the box. So let's see what we got going here. Right now it's at 29% out of the box. It's got the regular BLUETTI interface, which I really like. That whole screen. Very easy to read. Nothing complicated about it. So now what I want to do is, I'm imagining that this has an app that hooks up to the app just like every other BLUETTI product, and that usually gives you more options. Let's see if it comes up with it. There you can see right there, it come right up. Click on that. There we go. So what I want to do right now is we're going to click over here, charging mode standard. Let's put it into turbo. What they also sent me with the AC50B was this B80P, which is an expansion battery. This here doesn't have any AC plugins or anything. You can go ahead and charge your phone. It has USB, it has a cigarette lighter port, so you can charge stuff with DC with this, but nothing with AC. But this here is another, I mean, it's not as light as the AC50, but it doesn't weigh that much, and with this charged up, you can charge the AC50B 2 full times. So if you took this little thing and that little thing on a camping trip, you wouldn't have to worry about that one running out, or if there was no sun, if you didn't want to bring your solar panel, whatever, this will charge it up. Let me turn this on quick. It shows, like, this one doesn't have an interface like that one, which is, you know, that's using up power, but it has a battery indicator, 20%, 40%, 60, 80, and 100% charged. It's at 60% right now. So what we're gonna do is, they sent me this AV200 BLUETTI solar panel. So let's hook this up to this and charge this up that way. We're doing the AC50B with just regular grid power, so that I have both units charged up. A nice handle on this. This has a real nice handle again. I really like that. That's a big deal to me. Something I found with these batteries. If they don't have a good handle to grab them, they really suck. And that can be just the one determining factor that would make me want to buy it or not want to buy it. And everything has a nice handle on it. We seem to have perfectly good sunshine right here. It's got the BLUETTI, nice little pouch like they have here. This is a 200 watt panel, PV200. Should give plenty of solar power to charge that little battery up. Just like with the other BLUETTI panels, they got a snap system here, so you can set it at different degrees. I'm going for the second one. Alright, change of plans. I'm getting off topic. I do that all the time. I'm trying to keep these videos shorter. We know about the expansion pack. I need a different cable to go from here to the solar panel. And I don't have it. I looked in all my cables and I don't have it. I see that it's something that I can get, but I don't have it. So, and this video is about the AC50B, so let's charge this up with the solar panel. This is the only thing I'm really worried about, how long it will last doing what things, because I know that this will charge it 2 times. So we will plug this in here. Not sure how well you can see that, but that 200 watt panel is putting in 152 watts. It'll be fully charged in 1.5 hours. I'm going to adjust this solar panel down more yet and see if that ups it from 152 watts. $154 watts, so pretty much it is what it is. We got pretty good sun right now. Well, I'm going to go inside right now. Melissa is making homemade sourdough crust pizza for lunch. And we'll come back out and check this in a little while. Okay, well, it's about 7:30 at night right now. I mowed grass this afternoon and I just left this thing. It should be fully charged. I checked it when it was like at 97%. Yeah, we're at 100% right now. keeps jumping between 99 and 100. I can't believe with no sun hitting the solar panel, but it's light out, it's still putting out 2 watts. Alright, so we've talked about the AC50B, we went through the specs, talked about the solar panel, used the solar panel, talked about the B80P, which really isn't a part of this video. The last thing then that we have to do is to try this out and see how things run with it. And I'm thinking the best way to do that is the way I always do it. And that would be up here at the tent. I want to plug the tent into this. I mean, this is a small battery with only 700 watts, you know, compared to some of the other batteries that we've run the tent on. But I'm guessing it's going to run it just fine. I mean, just like with the other ones, you're not going to run the microwave. But let's plug it in and see how it does. So we'll pop it on, 100%. Unplug the tent and plug in the tent. And then I have to turn the AC on right here. It's running it pretty good here. I mean, it seems fine to me. It says it'll run it for 2.5 hours with the stuff that's on right now. So we're pulling 163 watts right now. I'm going to turn on the electric blanket once and see, because I think they take quite a bit of power. It jumped to 906 watts and now it's down to 350 watt, 348. Shut that off. Let's turn on the TV and the DVD player. Well, now we're pulling 240. I bet you the refrigerator kicked on for a second. The fan part of it. I'm going to run out there and turn that TV off. So we're at 157 now. I'm going to turn off the bedroom light. Drops down to 122. Back up to 157. I'm going to go turn on the light in the bathroom. The bathroom light was already on, so I'll go turn off the bathroom light. Let's do that. $117. Now we're up to 3.3 hours. So if I just had the two lights on over the table out there, that little battery is running this thing for 4.5 hours. I've said it before, once you have one of these little batteries, you really learn what takes the power and what doesn't. So let's turn everything on. Bathroom light. We'll even turn on the fan. I've got a fan that sucks hot air from here, you know, when it's cold, and blows it into the bathroom. I mean, that's pretty much everything on, I think. Well, now we're pulling 326 watts. It would run it for 1.2 hours. So if you think about it, that little battery, ooh, that kicked on. Yeah, it just jumps it up like it was before at 2, whatever it was. The little refrigerators really don't take all that much power. You'd think they would take more. Anyway, with that little battery, I could be up here. I mean, the whole place is set up to be off-grid. Gas lights, wood heat, gas cooking right there, cooking on the fire. I don't have to have any electricity. But I could come up here easily and we'll plug the laptop into it and see what that takes to charge it. And do I have a cord for my phone? Yeah, I do. Plug that in there. You could be here the whole evening in the fall when it's, you know, we have a lot of dark hours. Just keep these lights on, run everything, and then go to sleep. And the next day, if the sun was out, you could charge it back up again. It only takes 2.5 hours to charge it with the solar panel. So, in reality, for the, you know, usually I don't have every single thing on in here. So, it would work just fine. That little battery that's under 15 pounds would run this place. Just, I wouldn't want to run the microwave on it. The little screen times out, you know, after a couple of minutes. I think did I set it for 2 minutes? I'm not sure what it was, but then you just click that and it comes back on. So I think we'll pull this off of, unplug the tent from it, and then let's just do some little things and see what they take. And you know what? That says, you know, 45 to 50 decibels. That really is quite, you could easily have that in here. You just heard it running and you would sleep. It would be, it's less, not as loud as the fan. I always have a fan going because I hate it when it's silent when you're sleeping. So even when it's winter, I just point it completely away from me and turn on the fan. This thing wouldn't disturb you at all. I gotta run out to my truck. I did grab the cord for this. And I can plug that in and see how many watts that takes. So for me, if I was up here, I would want my computer charged because, especially like in the fall and stuff when we don't have much daylight time, I tend to edit videos at night or turn on my Wi-Fi and I can get on that. So we've got my computer charging. I'm surprised that thing takes 116 watts. 120, 113, 115. I would want my batteries for my camera charged. Have to turn on the DC. So that computer greatly dropped once it kind of goes up and down. But with my batteries charging and the computer charging right now, it's pulling 110, 103, 85, 134. Something must surge. I wonder which one it is. So, and I don't have, if I had my fast charger for my phone, I don't. That cord is next to the couch at the house. And I only have the one USB thing here. So unplug that. Plug this in. Plug my phone in. So really a phone doesn't take hardly anything. I'm sure it would take more if I was in one of these bigger charging ports, as far as bigger being more wattage, but. So let's unplug this, and just for fun, because I like to push it, let's see how many watts this little coffee maker will grab. Hopefully it won't start smoking the battery. I know this is more than what it should take, so plug this in. So now we're pulling 0 watts. $630, $629. That's a good way to burn your battery down pretty fast. It would run it though. So I wonder how many watts my little weather station pulls. Not even enough to register. I wanted to do one other thing. So now I've got the battery plugged in and it's charging. But you know how you can, like, if the power goes out, then I've got the light plugged into the battery. And then there's just it's supposed to be just a tiny flicker when you unplug, like if the power were to go out. So if I unplug this, it's like the power went out. That was barely a flicker. You can hear it click over when it. That's pretty cool. They say for people with like CPAP, whatever the machines are called, where they need to be running all the time, something like this works really good. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I really don't know what else to test on it. I mean, it's so weird, like from when I first started doing the review videos to now, how much more fun it is. Like this little battery really impressed me. I did not think it was going to do that good. I thought we were going to plug it in and it was going to show, you know, a half hour and the tent's dead, but they really do put out quite a bit of power and so light. I can't believe it. Well, I will leave the links in the description for the BLUETTI AC50B. I'm sure they're running a special on it, or maybe a discount code, I'm not sure, but it'll all be there, and please click on it and check it out. Pretty cool little battery. I will see you guys on the next video.